Everything's good to go. We'll get the show on the road here. I appreciate everybody showing up today. This is it'll probably be a very brief ceremony considering we only have 2 people that we're bringing on board today. Usually when we have more, like we did last time, we had 8 people getting sworn in. It takes a little bit longer, but since we only have 2, it should be a pretty brief ceremony. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming today. This is a very proud moment when a new police officer is sworn in for the first time. Philip is the first time, and Irvin Ward is been sworn in also as a police officer prior at another department. I think you came from St. Louis, Michigan, correct? And it's a long journey getting to be a police officer, especially working for a department on a full-time basis, a bigger department like the city of Saginaw. We've gone through a lot here in the city of Saginaw in the last 10 years, a lot. 10 years ago, we used to be 155 officers strong. Now we're down to 55. We're trying to rebuild the department the best that we possibly can at this time. We're trying to give the services to the community the best that we can with the limited resources that we have. We're going through a transition here in the city of Saginaw, especially at the police department. What you see before you with these 2 new officers when they come up in a few minutes, that's the future. That's the future of our police department. It's the future of our city coming before us. Next year, right about this time, I estimate that our police department will be about 50% all new people under 2 years of service. About this time next year. We've got a lot of people that can retire. This is our future. They will be our future sergeants, lieutenants, hopefully chiefs that are running this department into the future. And one of the keys to the whole element of this is the community. You have to be part of the community when you're in Saginaw. You don't have to live here to be part of the community, but when you're here working, you have to take it to heart. Treat people with respect. As you can tell, things have changed quite a bit in policing in the last 4, 5, 6 years, and in the last 2 to 3 months. All you have to do is turn on the TV, look and see what's going on across the community, across the United States. Things have changed. Police officers have to be smart nowadays, very, very smart in the way that you operate and function in the streets. We will teach you to be safe. As you can see, we have some newer officers in the back of the room here, and we've got some older officers for the Saginaw Police Department. The reason they're older officers is because they're smart and they're safe. And they know how to stay safe. That's why they're still here conducting the job for 18, 20 years. And that's what it all takes. You have to be part of the community. You have to treat the citizens with respect. And that's the most best words I think I can come up with at this point is you have to have integrity when you deal with the citizens of Saginaw and any citizens that you deal with. Treat the citizens how you want to be treated. And if you go with that code through your whole career, you will be very good officers. And you'll be an asset to this community and a service to the United States and the citizens within it. And that's the whole key. You're in a service-oriented position. Like Philip Graves over here. Philip, could you put your head on and step up? Philip is a lieutenant with the Saginaw Township Fire Department. I know the police officers, fire, but we got to talk nice. He's got a couple of his guys here from the department back here, but it's very, very, for us in the city, it's extremely good that we can find somebody that has fire experience to come to work for the police department. In the future, who knows what's going to happen? Public safety is right around the corner. Police and fire together. He's already got his foot in the door. I mean, it's just perfect. That was one of the assets that we looked at with bringing Philip on board, is because of his dedication, I think, for 6, 7 years to the Saginaw Township Fire Department. He's actually a lieutenant on the fire department. Very good asset for us. Irvin Ward III, would you please step forward? Irvin's been a police officer for quite some time. He's been working on a part-time basis at St. Louis Police Department, bringing to us a lot of experience from dealing with people in the community, and that's what we want. And you notice they're both young, but they're not real young. The days of bringing in police officers that are 19, 20 years old, it doesn't work. The officers that are a little bit older, in their mid to late 20s, early 30s, they have life experience. They know how to deal with people. That's what we look for at this time. We want people who are going to be good to our citizens. As I stated, policing has changed. You don't take the billy club out and beat people up like we did years ago in bar fights. You talk to people now and convince them to do things differently. And that's just the way policing is. And that's a trend of the future. And this right here is the future of our department here at the Saginaw Police Department. This is the future. Mr. Guizdala, our Assistant City Clerk, would you like to swear them in? Stand right there, that'd be great. Could we have Jessica please step forward to pin the badge on Philip? And Elise, the wife of Irvin Ward, please step forward. You can come up and take pictures if you'd like. All right, thank you. Congratulations. No, thanks. Stay there. You're not going anywhere yet. See, darn firefighters, they're always in a hurry to run and get coffee. You know, they don't want to just stick around and, smell the roses a little bit. As I stated, this is a very proud moment. I know for the parents and relatives, I'm sure it's an extremely proud moment, extremely. This moment they both will remember the rest of their lives. And I'm sure, hopefully into the future, they're standing where I am, at least one of them, someday. Philip, would you like to say a few words?
Caught me off guard there. Obviously, I'm really excited to be here. Thank everybody for coming, family. Guys in the back there, fire department, thank you. And I look forward to serving the city of Saginaw. I definitely look forward to staying with Saginaw Township. I wasn't prepared, I'm sorry. Really excited, so thank you.
Good deal, thanks. See, police officers have to, you gotta, it's a split-second decision. Irvin, you want to say a few words to your family and some of the people here?
I'd also like to start off by thanking everybody that's come out today to support all of Graves and I, and our lifelong goal, becoming a police officer. And really, since the day I graduated the academy, Saginaw City has always been the ideal department for me. And I'm just happy that I have this opportunity to accomplish my goal, becoming a Saginaw City police officer. And look forward to, like you said, getting to know the community and the other officers that I'll be working with. And I just want to thank you guys for the opportunity to accomplish this goal.
Good deal. Thank you very much to both of you. I'm sure that you're going to make us proud into the future. They've got very busy days ahead of them, so we'll have to get moving now. At 1 o'clock, they've got until 1, then they've got to be back for some training. The next 2 weeks are going to be in training at the department for orientation, and then after that 2-week period, they'll start on the road with what we call field training officers. And that'll go for 16 weeks. They'll be trained with another person in the car with them before we let them go on their own. And then when they go on their own, they're still monitored by a supervisor for the first year during a training and process, and a probationary process during that point in time. But I think that they're going to do a great job, just from the looks of things and what I've talked to them about, and all I can see is good things down the road. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. We appreciate it. Have a good day.